Yeah, this is Robin from the Back Pain Secret podcast. And today we're going to talk about how to be beautiful when you suffer from back pain. I'm going to cue up the intro song. I'm going to be right back, guys. Okay?
So here's the important question. How can back pain sufferers like us, who don't want to use prescription drugs or go through surgery, heal our back pain? How do we live our daily lives in a way that allows us to go to work, take care of our families, enjoy life, and still manage our back pain? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Robin Wakeham, and welcome to Back Pain Secrets.
Okay, guys, I'm back, and today's topic is how to be beautiful when you suffer from back pain. That's kind of a strange title, right? And let me explain, okay? Like always, I have the patient story, and of course, it's a made-up name to protect the innocent. And today's name is Alice, okay? Alice was 37 years old. She had one kid. She was divorced, and she had had back pain for about 6 months' time. She had a slip disc on level L5S1. That's in the lower part of your back. And most times she had radiation down her left buttocks, okay? But when she did stupid shit like sitting for too long or twisting and turning or walking around in high heels, like a lot of ladies do, a lot of women do, she started to have more pain, especially radiation down to her foot, okay? She's very, very conscious about this, and we had a chat about it, but the thing when you meet a lot of patients, when you can actually bundle a lot of different patients into one patient, and this is true for both men and women, okay? So I'm not just saying one gender, but the external stuff, when I met Alice, was the first impression. She was very, very negative. She was very, very pessimistic, very, very stressed, had the iPhone ringing. She had some other device that was going off, and she had these high heels, and she was really, really stressed. And she didn't really listen to what I said, she was just sitting there looking at me, but more or less just waiting for a chance for her to jump in, not really listening to what I was saying. And I could understand also from just her appearance, it was very, very important for her, the way she looked. She had her makeup on. She had gone to see, she spent a lot of time with her hair, right? Nice clothes and all of that, And you meet quite a few of these patients like Alice when you meet a lot of people like I do when I treat back pain, A lot of them, I could see it. I call it the Facebook downfall. You're looking at Facebook, everyone's looking at Facebook, and you're seeing these different pictures from people, what they're doing, all over the world. They're going for these big trips, and they have these expensive clothes, and they have the big apartments and stuff, and you just get like more or less like a screenshot of people, what they're doing, and people feel jealous from that. And that's really, really horrible, because people go around, they feel bad because they don't have the same shit that everyone else has. Hello, Johan. I see you there. Nice to you've been joining us. So also, it's more or less like they live in a competition with friends. They're looking at all the different stuff that people are doing on these social networks, their friends, and they see these trips, and they're trying to compare themselves with other people. The stuff that I meet so many people, and I meet a lot of people through my work that are very like high achievers. They have a high income, and they're traveling all over the world. They're doing all kinds of shit, and these people, a lot of them are really, really miserable, So the stuff that you see on social, guys, it's most bullshit, okay? It's all bullshit. If you feel bad and you can't like from your inner like heart feel joy for them, you shouldn't be on social that way, And when you post stuff, post stuff that creates some value to someone, and not just show your shit off, okay? So anyway, I'm getting off track here. So internally, she felt she was more or less living a lie, okay? She was living a lie. She wasn't really being honest to herself. And she felt very jealous of everyone else, like I told you. And she felt like she weren't genuine, and she was more or less like a fraud, okay? She couldn't really, she needed to act in a certain way whenever she went to work or met friends or family members or whatever, because she didn't really feel like she was enough herself. That's a horrible way to go through life, to feel like you're not enough. You are enough, you just need to accept who you are, and say there's going to be some people out there that's going to enjoy me and like me. There's some kind of people that can be out there not liking me and just trying to tear me down, and you got to be good, just comfortable with that. And she also had this thing inside herself that she always tried to manipulate people around her, trying to get them to do stuff for her, and more or less get them to do stuff for her so she would look better. It could be like office stuff at work. It could be all kinds of stuff. And she hated this this trait that she had inside her, but she needed to do, because in the short run she felt better, but in the long run it was bad for her. So she hit kind of a wall here now. Alice, she was walking around in high heels. She always wore high heels. She wasn't that tall, so she needed to use these heels, she thought, to come up a bit, but also to feel more feminine. And I have a lot of patients that are walking around in these high heels, and they can have like a herniated disc, they have a slip disc, they can have scoliosis, and their backs are all messed up, but they're still walking around in these high heels trying to look good, okay? And it's killing their back. So she was doing this, and also the radiation now down her left leg was just increasing more and more and more, Still, she didn't take off the high heels. And I have this discussion with quite a few female patients, they have so many problems with their back, and they're still walking around in high heels trying to look cool, So this also affected her sleep. So she was sleeping now like 5-6 hours a night, and it was off and on. So that was irritating her, And she also had some extra demands at work, okay? She needed to travel in work, both by plane and both by train, and just sitting those long periods of times. And she was on her laptop, hunched over. That was also increasing the pain. And she didn't really do any exercise at the moment, because she was putting in like 40-50 hours a week at work. She was trying to be a good mom as well for her kid. So this was around the point when she actually met me, okay? And she came in, all dressed up, her hair done. She had her big business suit on, had her high heels on, had her little handbag, walking around like this, But her pain in the lower back was just horrible. And she actually had less strength in her left leg now. And that was also irritating her, She told me, just crack my back and I'll be out of here 5 minutes, and had kind of an attitude, She came in with an attitude, and a lot of people that come in with an attitude, they're scared, right? They're trying to put on a big show, trying to be the big woman or man to make sure that they get the treatment they need, And I told her straight out, I'm going to be your coach, Alice, okay? I'm not going to be your savior. You have to do the work. I'm going to tell it like it is. And if you don't like it, you can go somewhere else. But coming in with that attitude isn't really going to work here, okay? So if you want to like end the session now, that's fine, okay? I'll refund you your money, and you can just leave and see someone else, okay? So she got quite like, she said, well, what the hell is going on here? She was quite surprised and a bit angry actually at me, But at some level, sometimes when you meet people like that and they come in and they try to boss you around straight away, you have to like say, I don't really need your business, okay? I have plenty of patience. I'm here to help you, but you come in and you treat me with dignity and respect, or else you can leave. And that's a good tip for anyone out there. If you have people in your life that are just like treating you like trash and not paying you, like treating you with respect, just leave, okay? Just leave. That's my recommendation. So anyway, I'm getting off here again. So anyway, we had a long chat there, and she was sad, okay? And I felt for her, but she told me, she didn't feel beautiful inside or outside, okay? And what does that mean, And she just started to cry, and she was just had a big panic attack, I would say, in the office there. She told me she felt like she was living in a black hole, big black hole. She was sick of feeling negative and pessimistic all the time. She was sick and tired of feeling angry all the time, And she was sick and tired of not feeling attractive and jealous of all of her friends, She thought everyone else that she met, and she was looking at these social media pictures and videos and stuff, that everyone was living their life, and she felt that her life was more or less just standing still. She was divorced, she had back pain, she had her kid that she didn't really feel that she was connecting to, and he was just very, very sick of the entire situation she was in. So we had a big chat about it, and I told her, Alice, I can't give you all the answers, but what I can do, I can give you a few tips, a few pointers. What you do with that, that's up to you. So I told her, first off, Alice, whatever, I mean, if you treat people with dignity and respect, and you're courteous, you have to be able to speak your mind, okay? Whatever situation, you speak your mind, because that's going to show everyone around you that you're genuine, okay? And also that you're alive, okay? And you demonstrate that you have some unique spirit in yourself and in the world, okay? So also be interested in other people. Hello, Jenny. I see you there. Nice to have you on. So be alive, okay? Be interested in other people and ask questions. Whenever you meet new people out there, don't be going on about yourself all the time. Ask questions. You can just interview them. What do you do for work? What kind of interests do you have? Do you have kids? Do like 20 questions that you actually put down on paper and then you memorize. And whenever you meet a new person, then you're never going to be nervous, because you always can go back to those 20 questions, and you ask people questions, and they will really feel like, holy shit, that person is really nice, okay? And what you're just asking questions, you're interviewing them, okay? Talk very little about yourself. That's a good tip, okay? Also, like to learn new things, okay? You can't just be going to work, being on your social networks, being on Facebook and looking at everything. Try to learn something new language, maybe learn how to dance or something like that, so you have an interest, so you feel a bit of passion in your life, so you have something that you're passionate about that you can talk about, okay? So the conflict now she had, Alice, it was that she's been like she was for years, okay? And she had a very hard time to do any kind of exercise, okay? Because she more or less felt like it wasn't really worth her time, and she knew it like in her head that she needed to exercise, but she never really thought she had the time for it. There was always something other that was coming up, and she always got distracted, okay? Also, I told her, you need to stop to wear these high heels, okay? That shit, I'm not going to be able to help you if you walk around with heels that are that high and you have like the back problems you have. I mean, you need to just maybe use them if you go to a wedding or something like that, okay? And also listen more to people than you talk, okay? That's a good, like listen, ask questions, and talk less about yourself, okay? Get off social media, okay? If you can't handle this shit. Hello, Emmanuel. See you there. Nice to have you on. If you are that type of person that you're looking at these pictures and you think that your life is more or less fucked because everyone else is leading a better life, you need to get off social media, okay? There's so many people out there that are feeling bad mentally because they're looking at what everyone else is doing, and they're thinking that their life is shit, okay? But you guys need to know that when the stuff that you see on social media, it's a shot from the perfect picture, blah blah. It doesn't exist, okay? Most people that post those things, they feel like shit. And the worst thing is that they're making you feel like shit as well, okay? So I told Alice, get off social media. Try it for a month, 30 days, delete all those apps and see how you feel, okay? Turn off your phone, okay? Check your phone twice a day, okay? And check your emails twice a day. So she did that, actually. So the achievement, she came back like 6 months back. Hello, Jonas. I'll see you there. Nice to have you on. So she came back like 6 months, 7 months, and the back pain was better. Like 80% of her back pain had reduced quite a bit, She still had some tingling sensations in her left buttocks there, but most times she was good. She was walking now every morning, 30 to 40 minutes, okay? and she had reduced her social media presence with like 80%. She checked it like once a day now, and she started also to learn a new language that she felt really passionate about. So the transformation Alison made, at least from like the first time I met her to I saw her like 6-7 months prior, was this time, she was quite positive. You could feel like she had a positive attitude towards life, and she had like an aliveness in herself. She was talking about the stuff she was doing, and she was also asking me all kinds of questions that was nice, because that was one of the tips I was giving her. And she had like, I don't know, when you meet people and you can feel that they're authentic. They're authentic. They're not trying to put up this facade like everything is perfect. Shit happens in everyone's life, and you're able to speak their mind, and you feel that you just feel comfortable with them. You meet people out there in the world, and this might sound strange, but it's almost like you put on an old shoe. Okay, like you put on an old comfortable shoe, and you can just met that person like 5 minutes, and you know what it is? It's because they're like authentic. They're not trying to put up this facade for everyone. And they speak their mind, and they're pleasant, and they ask questions. So that's more or less to round everything up. To be beautiful about both inside and outside is like to have like aliveness, be positive and authentic to yourself and to your environment. Okay, guys, it's been like a bit philosophical shit here. I've been talking about all kinds of stuff, but it's important. When I meet quite a few patients past 20 years that come in and have these kinds of problems. So if this helps you, send this episode to a friend or something like that, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. And guys, remember, you're just one step away from healing your back pain. Bye-bye.
Want more back pain secrets? Then go ahead and get your free copy of my best-selling book, Back Pain Secrets, at backpainsecrets.com. Inside this book, you will find my top secrets to healing your back pain without prescription drugs or surgery that have helped thousands of other people just like you.